about your budget for the holidays. I'm Rebecca Rainier, and just like the song says, I'm glad you're here. We've got a lot to get to, but the very first thing I want to do is sit down with Paula Wethington. She is my budget expert, and she's going to let us know some really good and easy ways to keep that budget under control when you're doing all that holiday shopping. Here are Paula's tips. All right, so we've got several tips to try to keep our budget together for the holidays, and the number one is just do like Santa does, and that's make a list.
Make a list, but better yet, make a spreadsheet.
And why do you make a spreadsheet?
Why do you make a spreadsheet? I do this. Okay, you know how much you're going to spend total on Christmas, but you also know how much total you're going to spend per person. So let's say you go to the store and you find a gift and it costs less than you might think. Now that's money that you can spend more on someone else, or you just saved money and your Christmas budget just shrunk.
So be really organized,
really
so that you
organized.
have a real good handle on what you're spending
Correct.
and when. Okay, so if you have an expensive item, what is the best plan of attack if someone wants something a little bit higher ticket? What their favorite thing is on their list?
Well, their favorite thing, especially with electronics, and a good example is the electronic book readers. They're very popular gifts these days, but the question is, what features does that person want? Do they want the little tablet? Do they want the big tablet? Do they want that just has a Wi-Fi, or do they want a data plan on that gadget? Because once you have that information, then you know which model you're going to buy, and that's going to make a big difference.
And you don't always think just go for the cheaper one of those.
No,
you want
not
to get the
necessarily.
right thing.
Get the right thing, because if you don't get the right thing, they're not going to like it, and you can't easily return the electronics.
Okay, so that's a
Right.
real good advice, and I know
Yes.
electronics is a popular item. So this is one of my favorite tips of your list here, and that is Black Friday is not the end-all be-all. 'Cause
Absolutely
I avoid
not.
it and you avoid it.
I avoid it, and most of the time I'm working anyway, so it's just not even an option for me to go wait in the Black Friday lines. A lot of the sales actually started right after Halloween this year.
So you didn't have to wait till Black Friday.
No, you didn't. And then there's all these other promotions and specials that come up throughout the season. There's the Small Business Saturday that happens the Saturday after Thanksgiving. There are some sales on Thanksgiving if you want to shop on that day. Cyber Monday is traditionally the Monday after Thanksgiving. And then you have free shipping.
You're
day.
saying this is December. Free shipping day is kind of a newer thing in my mind. I know about Cyber Monday, but free shipping day is what?
Free shipping day is the last day that these retailers were guaranteed that your package will arrive before Christmas.
And they sort of make a go of it. Like,
They
this
make
is
a
the
go of
day.
it.
It'll be free. Get it going. You'll
Get it
get it in time. Okay, so that's a real good.
And there's hundreds of retailers signed up for it already this year.
I'm a procrastinator, so I've got that day circled on my calendar. Drop dead December 18th day. That is it. So I like this tip, and I do this one. I think it's a real good bit of advice. Social media and your favorite
Yes.
retailers. You
Yes.
follow them.
You should, because you're going to get a heads up straight from the retailers, whether it's on their email account or their Twitter or their Facebook, as to when their best deals are going to be. There's no need to go to the third-party sites because maybe they have outdated information, or it hasn't been updated for this year, or it's a little bit incorrect. You talk to your retailers through social media, and you'll find out what's going on.
What the real deal
What
is,
the
when
real
the real
deal is.
sales are, and even surprise sales if they.
Yeah.
Because they do tweak throughout the holiday season. They do try to amp it up if things don't seem to be going well.
That's true.
And you see,
Then they can kind of change it, and it's a little bit easier to do it with the social media or unannounced sale.
get the word out. Okay.
Yes.
So, and then we're talking budget busters, and
Budget
this happens to everyone. Best laid plans. You
Right.
try to be together on the budget, but stuff happens. What are the budget busters, and how do you deal with that?
Well, you're going to run into the holiday parties. You're going to have to bring a hostess gift. You didn't know so-and-so was having a party. Your classroom teacher, somebody's getting together a gift thing going. The office decided they're going to do a gift swap. The crazy thing I've found, it can be a real budget buster, is this greedy gift party game. And have you ever heard of that?
No, I don't know if I have or not. Describe it. I've done some of those type exchanges. What's the greedy gift
The
party?
greedy gift. Okay, at this party, everybody brings a wrapped gift, and they put it in the middle of the room, and then you go around the room, and everybody takes a turn picking a gift out, and you don't know. So it's a little bit of gift exchange with a twist. And then you open your gift, and then the next person down the line can either steal your gift
Yeah,
or
we do
pick
this.
the next
My
one in
family's
the
done
package.
this for years. We didn't call it that, but
Yeah,
we just thought the
it's
way
kind of-
normal people did gift
I think
exchange.
there's several names for
Yeah.
it, but if you're not expecting that at a social event, you could have, they're like $10 to $15 for maybe $20 you're spending. The one year my husband and I went to one, he decided to buy a Christmas music CD. for his contribution. We thought that was great. And then I bought 2 glass ornaments that were about $15. That's fine if you're going to one, but what if you're going to a bunch of these?
Right, right.
Okay, so here's some
So,
ways
yeah,
to do
how do you
that.
deal with the fact that you get invited and they're doing that?
Perfect opportunity to regift.
Ah,
There you go. Everybody talks about regift. Is it appropriate? It's definitely appropriate in that circumstance because somebody's going to like it. Okay. You can go to the secondhand stores and see what's there. You know, again, nobody's probably really going to care, and you might find a good home for something. Dollar store is a good opportunity. You know, so they're there if you want to have some fun and not bust your budget on the gift exchanges. Think of those ideas.
All right, all good ideas. One more. We have that greedy gift exchange thing. We, like I said, call it something else. And every year, there is Santa Claus riding a motorcycle goes back in the in the pot, and someone winds up with
Someone
it.
winds up
That's
with
our
it.
tradition. How can we get someone next year? All right, thank you so much, Paula. Great advice.
All right, thanks a lot.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
All right, thank you to Paula for those great tips, and give it a try, save a few bucks. I already did one of the rebate deals, so her website's also really good, Monroe on a Budget. When we come back, we're going to introduce you a brand new product that DeFratelli has. I love it. I just started cooking with it, and we have a dietitian here to explain to us what's it all about and how to make these products part of our recipe preparation here this holiday season.